The Eastern Conference Finals, Game 4. The Pistons have their backs against the wall, down 3-0. Can the dream of defying history by doing what no team has done before drive them to victory? It's a must-win Game 4 against the Bucks. The Eastern Conference Finals continue.
Hi again, we welcome you to our broadcast of the NBA playoffs here on 2K Sports. This series right now lopsided 3-0. Can a comeback attempt be made, or will we see a team advance to the finals? I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. And a look at the starters for the Pistons. Harris steps in at the 4, with Duran at the center spot. Karis LeVert is out there with Cunningham. And it's Thompson in at small forward. And for Milwaukee, guard pair, Porter and Trent. The small and power forwards are Kuzma and Antetokounmpo. And it's Portis in at the 5. You look at the Bucks. GA, they're in a position to sweep the series and determined to do just that.
Yeah, I mean, no gentleman's sweep for them. Get them out of here and get ready for the finals.
So here we go. The Bucks win the tip. Now, Antetokounmpo. Kuzma outside. Giannis has a screen for Kuzma. Back to Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
You could see that coming. Giannis not to be denied, especially at the rim.
Back to Cunningham. Harris a screen. The tray. And Cade Cunningham with the 3.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him to clean look from that.
Here's Giannis. And the layup's good off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, look, that was good defense, but Giannis was determined.
It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And finished off by Porter.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
And stolen by Portis. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Duran picks him up. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Cunningham against Porter. Thompson for 3. It's rebounded by Portis. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start off the game. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
And the coaching staff has to be happy with how they've shot the ball here early on.
The Bucks shooting their first free throw of the evening.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Bucks, Gary Trent Jr. Shooting 1.
Guys, the way I look at Gary Trent Jr., he's a role player. Goes out on the floor and does what he's tasked with.
Now, here's Cunningham. Pass to LeVert. And here is Duran. Defended by Portis. Duran the pass to Cunningham. 6 on the shot clock. Over Porter. Detroit, no good that time either.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Antetokounmpo can't get it to go.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Porter against Cunningham. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. And he can't stop the run as he misses. Giannis outside. Porter a screen on Harris. It's Porter, it's off the key. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Porter's got 5 points so far.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the best shooters during the postseason. Number 5 is Jalen Duren.
And guys, that shooting percentage of his has been spectacular since the start of the playoffs. He has been completely locked in.
Harris against Antetokounmpo. Harris, right side. Duren with the screen on Kuzma. Here's Thompson. Pass to Duren. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by Milwaukee.
Bucks leading by 7. Antetokounmpo inside. Guarded by Harris. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
How do you even come up with something like that? Giannis is an artist.
And another look at that last play with the AT&T connected cam. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. Thompson outside. Duren up top. Defended by Portis. Cunningham inside. Porter's there. Cunningham gets the bucket. Cunningham's got his second bucket of the night. Porter kicks to Portis. Pass to Trent. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Portis can't get it to go.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
Harris passes to Thompson. Porter against Cunningham. 5 on the clock. Nice D from Porter.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
He's looking for Portis and finds him. And the basket is good.
Well, you can see there was a good defensive effort, but Portis was composed and wouldn't be thrown off.
Now, here's Thompson. He has yet to score. Cunningham outside. And the officials will call the illegal scrum right there.
And they've got to get their heads into this game. They're giving the ball away far too easy. And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Stewart checked in for Duren. Now, here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 6. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
Here's Thompson. Stewart up top. Harris against Giannis. Launches it. Harris, no good. Bucks leading by 11. Portis the screen to the paint. It's hauled in by Stewart. Detroit's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Thompson dishes to Cunningham. Launches a 3. Detroit, no good that time either.
You can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
And here's Porter. 5 points in the game. Porter sets the pick for Kuzma. And the rebound goes to the Pistons. They come off the loss on Friday.
And missing your free throws usually changes the complexion of a game. Certainly did in that one.
Well, if you want to win away from home, quite simply, you have to make your free throws.
Bucks leading by 11. Antetokounmpo finds Kuzma. Shoots from 14. There's Portis. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Portis has got his second bucket tonight. And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. with some changes. Anthony's checked in for Gary Trent, and Rollins subbed in for Porter. Duncan Robinson, he's checked in for Detroit. Marcus Sasser comes in for Karis LeVert. Pistons trail by 13. Harris outside. Back to Cunningham.
Yeah, I like it when Cunningham's looking to score. That puts the defenses into some tough positions.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Bucks.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
That's good from Cunningham.
Well, it's his heart and leadership that set Cunningham apart. He's never given you less than 100%, and he's always playing to win.
And so Cunningham nails both of them.
Well, you see why teams try to avoid fouling him. You're basically giving away points.
Inside, Stewart with the steal. Here's Sasser, covered by Rollins. Harris, no good.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Down low, and Portis throws it down.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Now here is Harris, still without a basket. Over Giannis. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
Just strong work defensively there in the low post. You got to be tough down in the paint.
Yeah, that's an outstanding defensive stand in close.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, it's not difficult to figure out why they built this lead. They have been dominant in the paint.
To the inside, here's Giannis. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one on Harris.
That is a power play by Antetokounmpo, overcoming the foul and getting the and one chance.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. It's checked in for Portis, and it's Taurean Prince in for Kyle Kuzma. And then for Detroit, Holland, he's checked in for Harris, and Jones subbed in for Cunningham. Free throw no good for Giannis.
Well, there's a handful of players in this league who help your team in every way. Giannis is one of them. Offense, defense, rebounding, leadership, everything. He's a coach's dream.
Sasser with it, covered by Rollins. Sasser can't hit.
Well, when they're playing off you, you have to make them pay. And he couldn't.
Prince, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Prince. And it's off from three-point range. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Holland. Pass to Sasser. There's a screen by Robinson. Here's Sasser. Covered by Rollins. Sasser gets the bucket. 8 seconds left in the first quarter. And here's Antetokounmpo outside. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks finding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We'll get you back to the action after this break. Welcome back to playoff basketball on 2K Sports. This is the Eastern Conference Final. And quite a position here for the Bucks to be in. What do you think, guys?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, we're not surprised by this. These guys work hard, and they are physical.
They've got Taurean Prince. Rollins is out there with Cole Anthony. And it's Livingston in at the 4-man position. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
To the paint, here's Stewart, and the dunk by Stewart.
Well, where was the defense? You can't let a big man like Stewart get this deep.
Here's Rollins. He's covered by Sasser. Yep, it counts. Anthony's got 4 this quarter.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Here's Rollins. He's covered by Sasser. And out of bounds, the Pistons will take it. Green is checked in for the Pistons. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Sasser with it. Green with a screen on Rollins. Pass to Green. Stolen by Prince. Oh, and a jam by Anthony.
Well, Anthony's showing us the spring in his step.
Pistons trailed by 15. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Stewart with the screen on Rollins. Shot clock at 6. Shoots. Detroit, no good that time either.
Flatness was caused by the defense. They were all over him.
Stewart against Smith. To the middle. Here's Anthony. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Anthony's got 8.
Yeah, Anthony is a talented scorer. He understands how to capitalize when he's near the rim.
Green with a screen on Rollins. Outside for Robinson. Pistons passing it around. Stewart with the screen on Rollins. Sasser can't hit. Milwaukee leading by 17. Inside, here's Green. A shot's good on the assist by Prince.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Sasser, covered by Rollins. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Sasser's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And you're not going to pass up that guy.
Prince setting a pick for Anthony. Crafty move, and it's Anthony with the jam.
Yeah, nice focus to get it to fall. Now Anthony gets his chance at the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Substitution here for Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Smith. Kyle Kuzma comes in for A.J. Green. Trent's checked in for Taurean Prince. And Kevin Porter's subbed in for Rollins. And a different look here for the Pistons. Jalen Duren. He's checked in for Stewart. Thompson comes in for Holland. Karis LeVert's checked in for Javonte Green. And it's Cunningham in for Marcus Sasser. That's good from Anthony.
Well, we all know Cole Anthony can score the ball, but he deserves more credit for his defense. He's a high-energy player who likes to make things difficult for opposing guards.
Now, here is Robinson. Duren sets the screen for Robinson. And now Porter pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Trent can't hit. Pistons trailed by 20. Here's Thompson. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Kuzma. And here is Antetokounmpo. Rise to the hoop. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Now, here's Cunningham. 7 points in the game. Duren the pass to Robinson. The kick out to Cunningham. Over Porter. Detroit, no good that time either.
Big margin of error right there. You have to work for a better shot.
Kuzma passes to Anthony. Kuzma with a screen on LeVert. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Trent outside on the wing. Porter misses the 3.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Trent finds Kuzma. Here is Porter. LeVert defending, and that one's good by Porter.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here's LeVert. Still yet to score. Robinson for 3. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Here's Milwaukee now. They're on a 17-6 run. Porter, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Giannis has got 3 assists now in this one. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. You look at Antetokounmpo really making a difference here.
And he has absolutely worn them out in the paint. They need to come up with a plan to limit his touches in the interior.
Bucks making a change here. Portis is checked in. Harris is checked in for Detroit. Pass to LeVert. Cunningham outside. Just 5 to shoot. Detroit, no good that time either.
Wow, his shooting woes continue, and it's weighing down this offense.
And that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Porter.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
The Pistons have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Pass to LeVert. Harris against Giannis. Cunningham outside. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Trent passes to Porter. Kuzma outside. Porter finds Kuzma. Back to Porter. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Pistons ball.
And on the screen now is the 2K leaderboard with a rundown of this postseason's assist leaders. Number 1, Giannis Antetokounmpo. 4th, Cade Cunningham.
I think these two guys are having a little personal competition here in the playoffs to see who will finish with the most assists.
Antetokounmpo against Harris. They're in high post. Thompson outside. Harris against Antetokounmpo. Duran a screen. And here's Harris from the arc. A rebound by the Bucks. Trent outside. Kuzma passes to Antetokounmpo. Outside Portis. And again, the Bucks miss. Detroit's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Kuzma inside. He's covered by Thompson.
Oh, the great thing about Kuzma is he's so well-rounded. He can do a little bit of everything on the floor.
First trip to the line for him here. First free throw is good. Both free throws good for Kuzma. Here's Cunningham. He has 7. Pass to Harris. And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
Now here's LeVert. He has yet to score. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Detroit needs to get off a shot. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Kuzma. Three-pointer, LeVert. Unable to get that one. Good work defensively by Trent.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Giannis on the phone. Antetokounmpo's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, Giannis is a big man. One that can gobble up those boards and make you pay.
Now here's Porter. Giannis kicks to Kuzma. Portis sets the pick for Kuzma. Outside Portis. It's good from long range. Portis has got 11.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight. Not wasting any chances. Really using his head.
Cunningham looking it over. Duran with the screen on Trent. Pass to Harris. Trying to get something going. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And they haven't worked it inside as much as they did earlier in the game. Now that they have the lead, they don't seem as determined to pound it down low.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
pretty easy to be the teammate of Tobias Harris. You can count on double digits from him most nights, and he doesn't need a ton of the ball to get there.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Giannis. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. He's got 16.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him. Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
And so it's Milwaukee with a massive lead of 30 points here at the end of the quarter. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. And Allie LaForce has got something now for us from the floor. Allie, take it away.
Well, thank you, guys. Doc Rivers here with us now. Coach, you're ahead at the half. What was the difference?
We got stops. We were out running a little bit. And then we had great spacing against their zone. You know, listen, we started making shots. That always helps.
It sure does. Thanks, Coach.
Allie, thank you for that interview. And now we're at halftime. And we'll be back to bring you more basketball after this.
Hey everybody, we've got Game 4 action, and what a tough start it's been for the Detroit Pistons.
They've looked weak defensively. If you got any pride, they need to show it soon.
Yeah, they're serving up a buffet inside, and the other team's going for seconds and thirds.
Seeing how things are shaking down for the Bucks. Well, guys, safe to say they're in cruise control right now.
At this point, Ernie, all they got to do is keep the car on the road, man. Just don't go off to the left or right. Just keep on keeping on.
Don't let up. Keep your foot on the gas. Take this thing across the finish line.
Sure, I'm glad you were able to drive home. Those points. It's so good. Yeah,
see what you did with that, Ernie.
It's unbelievable. It's a gift. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Here's Cunningham. Tipping off the second half. Here's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5. The forwards are Thompson and Harris. Karis LeVert is out there with Cunningham. And it's Duren in at the center. Now here's LeVert. Thompson a screen on Kuzma. Thompson left side. From beyond the arc. Here's Duren. Back to LeVert. Here's Cunningham. Clock at 6. And the layup is good. Cunningham's got 11 points.
Nice job getting inside and executing. I like seeing Cunningham be aggressive around the basket.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got 4 rebounds in this game. It's Thompson off the drive, and Thompson throws it down.
So fast of foot, on the run, or Sear, tough to catch.
And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Portis sets the pick for Antetokounmpo. Outside Portis. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. He's got 14.
Yeah, showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a threat at the arc these days.
Cunningham, a screen on Trent. LeVert kicks to Harris. Good D by Giannis. The Bucks shooting 66% right now. This offense getting everything they want out there. Porter passes to Antetokounmpo. The hook. And off the front, and in it goes.
One of the most dominant scorers in the game today. Antetokounmpo takes pride in putting the offense on his shoulder.
Giannis against Harris. Takes it off the glass. Harris has got his second basket of the night.
Well, all of us coaches, we love when you can create looks in close.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. Take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. Number 1, Giannis Antetokounmpo. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. From down in the low post, it goes. Giannis has got 20.
And making 3 of their first 4 shots in this half is a strong start. Now it's about growing that momentum.
And slam dunk by Harris.
A solid athlete with a good vertical. Harris knows how to get inside and hammer it home.
Left side, Antetokounmpo. Over Harris, and there are the Bucks with another bucket.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Pass to Harris. Over onto Antetokounmpo. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, we've seen Tobias do this for years. Figure out different ways to score it, including via the free throw line.
That free throw, no good. Good on the second free throw. And the Bucks with possession here. Giannis outside. Portis a screen on Harris. Pass to Portis. Takes a 3. Rebounded by the Pistons. Turing's got 5 rebounds tonight. LeVert with the wide open look. Detroit, no good that time either. The Bucks have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Antetokounmpo against Harris. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing that near 7-foot frame.
The Bucks shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game.
First team foul. At the line for Milwaukee, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Shooting 1.
That's good from Antetokounmpo.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And this is postseason play at its finest, refusing to give up shots here in the playoffs.
Here's Cunningham. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Cunningham's got 13. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. Portis, a screen on Harris. Antetokounmpo kicks to Portis. A putback. Giannis on the phone. Giannis has got 11 in the second half.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
Milwaukee has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's the lob at Kumbo, an emphatic alley-oop jam.
Well, Giannis knew that pass was coming his way, so he's able to get elevated right on time.
Cunningham passes to Durant. Here's LeVert. Cunningham, a screen on Trent. LeVert up top, defended by Trent. Pocket 4. Here's Cunningham. Nice D from Porter. Bucks have gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third. That one good for 2. Giannis has got 31.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Duran with a screen on Giannis, and stolen by Portis. Kuzma with it, picked up by Thompson, and stolen by Harris. Thompson, a screen on Porter. Here's Harris, and he uses the glass on the layup. Harris has got 10 points in the game.
And it does a world of good for them to have Harris getting busy inside. Gives them that inside-out edge they're looking for.
Now here's Giannis. He's got 31. Thompson against Kuzma. Giannis sets a screen for Kuzma. No good with the triple. Harris with it. Out guarded by Giannis. Here's Cunningham. Good. And Harris gets the assist. And that's 15 points for Cade Cunningham.
Well, this is the story of the night for that defense. They have not been able to contain Cunningham.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Porter. Bucks passing it around. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by the Pistons. Harris looking it over. Pass to Cunningham. The shot will not fall. Nice D from Porter. For Milwaukee, they've gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. Lays it up and banks it in. He's got 11.
And how about the splendid floor vision from Antetokounmpo? A good decision maker, improves his passing each and every year.
And it's Thompson with the jam.
Yeah, that's like a quarterback leading his receiver. Put it right on him.
Giannis outside. There's the lob at Antetokounmpo, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And if you're looking to make a big play with the pass, you've got to love Giannis. He's a big target on those alley-oop lobs.
Now here is Harris. He's got 10. Harris draws the double. Cunningham against Porter. Fires at the elbow. Cunningham's shot is off. Milwaukee's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Here's Durant. Comes up empty down low. Buck shooting it as well as you're going to see, 67%. The kick out to Porter. Porter sets the pick for Trent. Puts it up from 12. And again, it's Milwaukee converting.
For an old basketball guy like me, there's nothing better than watching the midi like Trent hit there.
Porter against Cunningham. It's LeVert on the wing. Down low, Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
How about that finish by Harris? He sees his opening and does not hesitate to rise up and be free.
Trent outside. Got us a screen on LeVert. Tries from the block. Trent can't hit.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
LeVert kicks to Cunningham. Out to Harris. Over Giannis. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Milwaukee. After a fantastic quarter, he's sitting on a double-double. And there's nowhere to go but up for him. We come back right after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, he's a consummate floor general, surveying the defense and delivering the pass on time and on target.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. We've got Rollins. Green is out there with Prince. Then it's Anthony, and it's Sims in at the center position. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Stewart with this screen on him. Now, here's Stewart. Here's Successor, and 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
First personal foul. First team foul.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with down there.
And the other thing you notice is how committed they've been to playing with the pass, constantly moving that ball from one side to the other.
And he knocks down the first one. Sasser hits them both. Here's Rollins. Pass to Prince. Here's Sims, guarded by Stewart. Sims kicks to Green. And here is Anthony. Shot clock at 5. It's hauled in by Stewart.
When you challenge a player on a layup, that's what you want. Getting a stop without a foul. The defense wins that battle.
Now, here's Cunningham. Stewart finds Sasser. Back to Stewart. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Well, this is where Stewart should look to score. He can be very effective down low.
Anthony against Cunningham. Anthony, the pass to Prince. Back to Anthony. Fires from way outside. Rebounded by the Pistons. Stewart's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Holland. Good on the shot.
Okay, nice job here in the second half. Field goal percentage is way up from what it was at halftime when it was just barely above 30%.
Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Cunningham's got his third assist on the night. For Milwaukee, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Anthony on the wing. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. For 3, it's hauled in by Stewart. Stewart's got 5 rebounds tonight. Collins kicks to Cunningham. Pass to Sasser. Stewart with the screen on Rollins. To the inside. Swings with the rebound. Milwaukee is getting off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Anthony taking his time here. Here's Rollins. He's covered by Sasser. To end the drought, it's stolen by Cunningham. Here's Sasser, covered by Rollins, and the dunk by Stewart.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Timeout called, the Bucks. Checked in for the Bucks. And a different look here for the Pistons. Jalen Duren, he's checked in for Stewart. Harris comes in for Holland. Thompson, he's checked in for Duncan Robinson. And Karis LeVert subbed in for Marcus Sasser. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Smith sets the pick for Anthony. Trying to get something going. Trains the three-pointer.
Well, from range, Anthony can be pretty consistent, so you really have to keep an eye on him out there.
LeVert the pass to Cunningham. Harris, right side. Harris draws the double. Stolen by Prince. Anthony in the corner. Outside, Green. The Bucks working the ball around. Here's Rollins. Rebound, Detroit. Duren's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Rollins against Cunningham. It's on target from the high post.
Yeah, that's a shot that Cunningham is very comfortable with. No problem with the mid-range.
Anthony against LeVert. On the wing, Green. Now LeVert. 6 on the shot clock. To the paint. It's stolen. Outside Anthony. Pass to Rollins. It's stolen by Cunningham. It's LeVert on the wing. Covered by Anthony. Harris outside. 6 to shoot. Here's Thompson. Good. And Harris gets the assist. That's now 8 points now in the game from Asar Thompson. Milwaukee's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Cunningham against Rollins. Outside, Green. Stolen by Thompson. On the wing, Harris. From deep. Green with the rebound. For Milwaukee, they've gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Rollins against Cunningham. Shot from 12, and he knocks down the jumper. Anthony's got 20 points.
Well, for shooters, it's all about flow and rhythm. Right now, it's all clicking for Cole Anthony.
Thompson passes to Cunningham. Here he goes. It's LeVert on the wing. Duren with a screen on Green. Harris passes to Duren. Stolen by Prince. Rollins against Cunningham. Pass to Sims. Now Anthony. No good there. Great defense that time from Duren.
And just not much more you can say, guys. It's the end of the line for one team and a hard-fought, well-deserved trip to the NBA Finals for the Bucks.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And they're going to cruise into the NBA Finals with an utterly convincing victory tonight to finish off the sweep.
And what a series it was for this group. I mean, you see results like this in the first round pretty often, but you don't expect any team to have it this easy in the conference finals. And thanks to the sweep, they'll get some much-needed and much-deserved rest before playing for the chip.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Giannis.
And the way he rebounded, he surely was a spark for the team as he was securing everything that came off the iron.
Well, Cade Cunningham is a terrific all-around player. His scoring, passing, and rebounding are a huge lift for this team.
Now here's Anthony. Five to shoot. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive.
And that one falls for Prince. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. To the middle. Here's Harris. Green with the block. And here is Anthony. And so the Milwaukee Bucks take the series and they'll move on.
What a moment, guys. They're going to the final. There is no better feeling. This team has earned it.
And I'll tell you guys, they're ready to take on the Western Conference champions.
And it's going to be a great series. But first, you should enjoy this night. Celebrate with teammates. You work your entire life just hoping to get to the finals. These guys get to live out their dream.
Congratulations to the Eastern Conference champions. We'll be seeing you at the final. And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals. And for all of us here at the table, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and our terrific sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us tonight. We'll see you later.